because they have weapons in their hands and because they know that they have the upper hand at that moment, because they have the backing of the state government. Now, many Nigerians are calling for these people to also be treated the way they treated this young woman that you can see in the video. From one incident of stripping to another, I mean, from the Ibom Air incident, where you could see the passenger being stripped while the scuffle was going on to get her out of the plane, to this one with the Anambra vigilantes right there in the state. It's a very, very, very appalling situation, and the Anambra state government has said they will ensure that these people are brought to book and they are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. So all of this is really about how insecurity has made Nigerian political elites, the governors, and those who have a say, to bring people on board who, instead of focusing on wiping out that insecurity, instead of focusing on wiping out those criminal elements, those kidnappers, people who kidnap people and murder them, people who kidnap people for ransom, people who will lay people when they're traveling in and out of the state, kidnap them, murder them and all of that. Instead of focusing on that, you're seeing these people now majoring on the minor because they have the power. The Ohaneze youths have actually told Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo of Anambra State to disband the Agune Chamber operatives due to this core member attack. Now, the youth wing of the Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide, has urged Governor Chukwuma Soludo to disband the Anambra State security operatives, popularly known as Agune Chamber. Now, this comes amid the widely reported assault on a female corps member by operatives of the security outfit, also codenamed Udogachi. There has been outrage across the country after the gun-wielding operatives were seen brutalizing a female member of the NYSC, identified as Ms. Jennifer Elobo. Now, the youth wing of the Ohaneze Ndigbo issued a statement on Wednesday by the national president of Ohaneze Ndigbo Youth Council Worldwide, Mazi Oku Nabuike. He said, only the immediate disbandment of the outfit will assuage the anger of Nigerians. He also said that this local security outfit, they are notorious, and this notoriety has gone on for quite a while, saying before now there have been several reports of how they violate the rights of people and even engage in trial by ordeal. There was a time there were reports of arrest of women going on the streets putting on maybe skimpy outfits, or women who do not put on brassieres being arrested by this same security outfit. How does insecurity in the country lead to the proliferation of vigilante outfits? And is it time for us to disband all these vigilantes and instead push for state policing structures, and instead push for other, maybe we should have the NSCDC doing the vigilante work in this state, instead of bringing people who do not have any form of police training, any form of military training. You just carry these people, you give them weapons, you throw them into the city, then they go ahead and start doing what you don't send them, and at the end of the day, the government is being blamed for the actions of these people. Is it time for us to disband all the vigilantes across the country and instead look for another way to safeguard our communities from attacks, from insecurity attacks, from these attacks by criminal elements? Do you agree with what Ohaneze Ndigbo is saying, that it is time for this Agune Chamber security outfit to be disbanded? Because we've seen a situation where, people, because they have the backing of the state government, because they have weapons in their hands, they leave what they're supposed to do, then they go about intimidating ordinary Nigerians who are going about their duty, seizing what belongs to other people, engaging in trial by ordeal, and doing whatever they want to do. Why would you go into a corpus lodge? According to the lady, let me read out the lady's account of what really transpired on that day. When I read out the lady's account, I'm also going to play a short video where she talked about what happened that particular day, and how this video came out, what really transpired on the day this video came out. Now, the NYSC core member has spoken out about the assault she suffered at the hands of operatives of the Anambra Vigilante group in Oba, Idemili South local government area of Anambra. She narrated her ordeal in a detailed video statement on X, formerly called Twitter, describing the incident as traumatic and unprovoked. Like I said, I'll play you the video where she was talking about this particular situation, but let me read out what she said. Everything that she said transpired. She said this attack was totally unprovoked. According to her, it occurred on July 23 at about 5 p.m. at her lodge in Oba, Idemili South local government area of Anambra State. She said herself and her colleagues were in their lodge charging phones when they heard a knock on the door. Thinking it was a neighbor, she wanted to go open the door, but even before she got to the door was kicked open, only for her to see these vigilantes on the other side of the door. And not only were they holding guns, they were not wearing any uniforms, they had no form of identification, and they were wearing masks. Did Governor Chukuma Soludo authorize the Anambra Vigilante group, the Agune Chamber group, to go about without any form of identification, without any kind of uniform, so that when the people see them, they know that, okay, these are the vigilantes acting on the orders of the governor? Did he authorize them to go and break down people's doors without any preamble? Now, she goes on to explain that she thought this person was an armed robber until they were ordered to step out of the room. And you would not blame her for thinking that these were armed robbers, because if a masked man breaks down your door holding a weapon with no uniform, no identification, what is the first thing that you think? Oh, you think you're probably about to suffer an armed robbery attack. Now, she explained that despite identifying themselves as core members, she told these vigilante people that, hey, we are core members, this is the Corpus Lodge. And they also showed their NYSC ID cards for verification, so that these people understand that, look, we are not just here just because we are here for NYSC. That these Anambra vigilante operatives ignored them and began to ransack their room. They began to search the rooms. Now, what these Agune Chamber operatives need to tell Nigerians is, what intelligence did they get before they went to that lodge? What were they searching for in these rooms? What exactly were they told they were supposed to find in these ladies' rooms right there at the Corpus Lodge? What exactly were they looking for before this assault happened? Now, she went ahead to say that these Agune Chamber people packed their laptops, their phones and everything. They became aggressive, asking what rights we had as core members. She said, even when we pleaded with them to call our proprietor or NYC officials before taking us away, they ignored us. Now, the core member also alleged that the vigilante operatives dragged them downstairs, where they identified a vehicle marked with Anambra Vigilante Group. And that was the only point where they realized that their assailants, because that was what was happening there, that their assailants were actually men of the Anambra Vigilante Group and not armed robbers. It was only then that she realized that these people are Agune Chamber, because they had no form of identification, they had no uniform. In fact, they did not identify themselves in any way. Now, according to her, she was beaten, she was nearly pushed down the staircase, she was humiliated for questioning the operatives. And even if they're armed robbers, it's normal for you to want to ask questions and say, oh, what is going on? Who are you? What do you want? Take whatever you want and leave me alone, which is what she was trying to do. But they did not give her that opportunity. I want you to hear from the horse's mouth, just hear what's going on. So, it's not like, oh, Chima is the one coming here to tell us this thing. I want you to hear from the lady herself.
Hello, Jennifer. I'll be getting questions. So this incident happened on the 23rd of July, at about 5 p.m. in the evening. I myself and my co-coppers were just in our coppers lodge, charging our phones, minding our own business as youths that we are, as usual. So we heard a knock on the door, and at first we thought it was a neighbor's door, because it was a 3-story building with a lot of flats, a lot of rooms. So we actually thought it was a neighbor's door that was being knocked on. So we ignored the first time until we heard it again, but this time it was way more aggressive, and it was like the person on the other end was angry about being ignored. So I decided, okay, let me go and check if it's our door that's being knocked or who is at the other end. Even before I got to the door was kicked in. If I had even made a step further, the door would have hit me in, and only God knows what. So on the other end of the door, I saw a masked man with a gun. I don't know what type of gun, and he wasn't wearing any form of uniform, whether military or just plain uniform. He wasn't wearing no form of identification. At first, I was afraid that it was an armed robber, until I heard him say, "All of you outside." That was when I summoned a little courage. I was like, "Outside as how? All of us here are coppers. All of us in this room, this particular room you kicked in. All of us here are coppers." It was the event of this argument. My colleagues came out and was like, what's going on? And then I told them that he's asking us to come outside for reasons he didn't explain. He didn't even introduce himself or tell us where he's coming from. So my colleague was like, all of us here are coppers. If you want to even see our ID card, he went inside, got his ID card, and even told the others to bring out their ID card and everything for identification, just to clear ourselves. But they ignored, even forced themselves inside our rooms, packed our laptops, our phones, and everything. And they became very, very aggressive. That what gave us rights? What kind of stupid coppers that were doing Yahoo, were doing this and that inside the room? And we were even trying to explain ourselves, even those of us that were not with our ID cards because we came from our PPA. We're even offering to show them our portal, our NYSC portal, as evidence that we're coppers, we're serving coppers. They ignored everything and forced us downstairs, pushed us, like they almost pushed me down the staircase, telling me that I'm the one that is even having mouth. What gave me rights as a woman to challenge them. So when we got downstairs, we saw that vehicle. That was when we even identified that, these people are Anambra Vigilante group, that was what was written on the vehicle that we saw outside. So when I even if you want to force us, even if you want to go with you, we should at least call somebody, either our LGI or we should call our proprietors, so that they will know that we're going somewhere with people, because you didn't introduce yourself, we don't even know you. We don't know where you are taking us, so we can't just follow you like that. That was when they started beating me. That what gave me the right, what gave me the mouth to confront them. So they even went ahead to tell us that if we even call anybody or if we contact anybody, that they are going to smash our phones on the floor. They beat me, tore my clothes on my body. Even my colleague that was pleading with them that you cannot be hitting a lady like this. About 5, how many of them they hit out with an iron rod, and why we should be pleading on my behalf? Okay, at least let me change before following them. They forced me into the vehicle, or even pressed my neck inside the vehicle, slapping me, doing all sorts of nonsense.
That was Jennifer Edema Alobo actually narrating her experience with the Agune Chamber group, according to a video that is currently making the rounds on social media. And that event happened on July 23rd from her narration. It is quite unfortunate, the kind of issues that we're seeing in this country right now. We say there's insecurity, we say there's kidnapping, we say the Southeast is not safe. Then the governor decides to take a step by inaugurating a vigilante security outfit to ensure that these incidences of insecurity, these instances of criminality and kidnapping reduce. Then these vigilante groups, these people, decide to leave what the governor sent them to do, to start harassing, intimidating innocent citizens. We see videos of them dragging people into their vehicles in public. We see videos of them beating people and stripping them naked. The question is, Agune Chamber, is that what Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State sent you to do? Is that what the governor sent you to do? Right now, the people involved, the vigilante operatives that could be seen in that video brutalizing this young lady, have been arrested. The Anambra State government says they will face prosecution, but who will compensate this lady for the emotional, physical trauma that she has suffered? Who will compensate her for her nakedness that is being shown all over social media? What exactly is going on? Have we lost all human feelings? Is it that when a man has a gun in his hand, he doesn't know how to behave anymore because he believes that he has the backing of the state to act in any way that he wants to act? Is it time for us to scrap all vigilantes everywhere in this country and engage the correct security outfits that have the appropriate and requisite training to know how to engage with people? Even the ones that have training, Nigerian police, we are still complaining about them. We're still complaining about the Nigerian police when it comes to stop and search, when it comes to ransacking, when it comes to going through people's phones, stopping people arbitrarily. We are still complaining about that too. And those ones, they have normal security training. But we now have vigilantes who are going about with weapons that all they know how to do is to use those weapons to intimidate ordinary Nigerians. So the people that you are meant to be protecting, you're not intimidating them with the guns in your hand. Why? These people, will they also be beaten, hit with iron rods, slapped? Will they also be stripped naked on video, and this video shared on social media for the whole world to see? Will this also happen to them? Now, there's a video making the rounds of these people. They're standing in the background and one man is talking in the front. He's saying, "No, these are the people who were involved in the assault behind me," and they were not even, to me, they were not even looking remorseful. They were not looking remorseful at all. It was as if they felt no remorse. They didn't feel bad at all about what they did. What gave these vigilante operatives the right to go into a corpers lodge? You ransack the place, break down the door, started seizing phones and laptops. The same thing. The same issues that Nigerian youths are having with EFCC, the same issues they're having with Nigerian police, and now we have to grapple with vigilante security outfits again. So as an ordinary Nigerian that you don't have any backing, you don't know anybody in government, you don't know anybody in the military, you don't, your papa not be police person, not be FCC, not be anybody, you go dey fear to walk out for road normally for Southeast because of everywhere there's one person or the other with authority that they got from wherever that wants to suppress and intimidate and oppress the ordinary Nigerian. When exactly is this going to end? My question to you this afternoon is it time for us to disband all vigilantes everywhere in Nigeria and make sure that we engage the right security outfit for the protection of people, even in communities that are experiencing insecurity? Because in many of these communities, it's not even the government that is bringing up these vigilante outfits. It is the people who come among themselves and say, look, we cannot continue to watch our fathers, our mothers, our elderly ones, our children being killed by these bandits, by elements of that perpetrate insecurity, by these criminal elements, people who come to kidnap and kill. We cannot continue to watch them. And so the community creates a vigilante, but sometimes they're unable to really arm these people with sophisticated weapons. So you see the vigilantes carrying maybe Dane guns, hunter guns, carrying clubs, machetes and others. But before you know it, power corrupts. So when a man is wielding a weapon and you don't have any, it's almost easy for that person to want to intimidate someone else because they feel that, oh, there is nothing this person can do to me because they fear the gun in my hand. But is it time for us to disband all vigilantes across Nigeria and engage the services of other security outfits? For example, the NSCDC. When I spoke with someone from Plateau State during an attack that occurred there a few months ago, he talked about how their NSCDC officials, we have civilian joint task force too, that one said they everywhere security outfit, both the one that is known to the government, the one that is not known to the government, but the one that is known to the people, the one that is not known to the people, everywhere security outfits in different parts of the country, and yet insecurity still thrives. Does it mean that these people are not exactly working? Instead, it is the people who are already being oppressed by this terrorist element that the people who are meant to protect them are also oppressing them. That is being oppressed on every side. So what is the hope of the ordinary Nigerian? When it comes to the political aspect of things, we talk about politics, we talk about 2027 in view. A lot of Nigerians are not happy with the political happenings. When it comes to the issue of health, the other day doctors were striking in Lagos, nurses were striking nationwide. Nigerians are not very happy. Well, yesterday there were reports, there's been reports this week of the federal government, a subsidy program on dialysis. So dialysis goes from 50,000 naira to 12,000 naira in some federal health institutions across the country. Right now, it's happening in 11 federal health institutions across the country. So in case you've not heard that information, I'm bringing it to you right now. But apart from that, how long will Nigerians continue to live on subsidy under the renewed hope agenda? Everything comes under the renewed hope agenda. Yeah, we are living on subsidy, or we are subsidizing the cost of dialysis. Not that it is not a good thing, but when do we stop running a palliative system of government whereby systems are put in place to ensure that Nigerians are not always being given fish to eat all the time? We are subsidizing. How many of these hospitals actually even have these dialysis equipment? How many of them actually have it? So when it comes to politics, many Nigerians are not happy with the political happenings in the country. When it comes to security and safety of lives and property, many Nigerians are not happy with the way this current administration and even the administrations before this one have handled the issue of insecurity. So there is oppression by state actors and non-state actors on different fronts. So in what area can Nigerians actually say that they are enjoying? Now we are getting reports of some content being taken down on social media by the federal government because these content are deemed harmful. That is, you can sit in your house, post something, by the time you wake up, you see that what you posted has been deleted by the federal government and by the social media platform working hand in hand, they delete it. So on what aspect can we say we are getting joy from this country as a Nigerian? Is it the cost of food, or is it the fact that some food doesn't even taste gingery anymore? Ginger is no longer as tangy and as spicy as it used to be. Pepper, not the pepper again. Tomato cost, rice cost, beans cost, oil cost. Should we even talk about the cost of, for people who even see textile get money small, the cost of beauty maintenance? We do hair. All back what they do 200 naira that year. All back what they do 200 naira that year. Even for Paco shop now, all back start from 1,000. 1,000. Many women on they barb their head, they don't even get time again. Not talk of today buy cream. Even the Vaseline, the what they call it, petroleum jelly, where we they rub for skin that year, where you go fit buy 50 naira, 100 naira, 200. You get the one when I buy that, I don't know who send me. Go buy 100 naira Vaseline petroleum jelly. The thing it smell petrol. Maybe now rubber there, but I don't even understand how the thing take happen. Nigerians are always going for cheaper alternatives. Unfortunately, the citizens of this country seem to be encumbered around on every side by different forces that are colluding to make life difficult for the average Nigerian. So in what area will we talk say we they enjoy this country? Now, maybe na social media, na YouTube, na Instagram, na TikTok, they make people happy. By the time when you watch content, you watch people where they dance, you watch people where they do skits, you watch people where they do comedy, all those things, you go begin to laugh. That's what the cost of data, right? Maybe now so they call your family, your friends, your lover, your partner, where they for, where not they for Lagos, where not they within your vicinity. Now they make you happy. Now, before you begin to do that one, the cost of airtime don't rise. So in which area we fit talk say Nigerians they enjoy now? My question to you, based on this way don't happen with this NYSC lady, what we don't see of Vigilante. The other time they arrest the leader of Mieti Alakatu Bidders Association, say you go start Vigilante where nobody send them. Vigilante when no they sanctioned by the government. But will you actually blame communities for coming up with these vigilante associations? Because they try to safeguard their ancestral land. You go blame them. So, but this one will come be government sanctioned vigilante now. Go they do waiting governor, no send them. And governor, they seek re-election for November. Will this actually prompt the people of Anambra State to vote for Governor Soludo in the November elections, when the people, when he put in place to make life better for the people, instead they make life worse for the people? How you want make coppers wait there for Anambra State take feel when they feel say one of them or not they safe and secure, because they go feel say an affront to one is an affront to all, an assault on one is an assault to all. Is it time for us to make we scatter, make anything be vigilante for this country, make we stop them? Instead of vigilante, make we send NSCDC people go all those places, make we get confirmed security outfits where they wear uniform, where they carry means of identification, and we know how to engage with Nigerians in a way where we say it no go cause problem. So that's what we're talking about this afternoon. Our time done they go, actually. This is 13 minutes past 2 p.m. on the number one station that gives you a voice. So send me a message on WhatsApp. Thank you so much. I can see all your messages on WhatsApp. To keep them coming. You can also call me up. The direct line to call is 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversations. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. That's the direct line. If you would rather send a message on WhatsApp, or you want to call me on WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message or you can call me up. All right. Hello, what's your name and location? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Chimezie.
Thank you for calling.
I'm calling from Satellite.
Go ahead, let's hear from you quickly.
The only thing I want to say is those vigilantes from Anambra State, anytime the government is recruiting them, they should give them strict order, in the sense that whoever commits any offense must be punished. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your call. Appreciate it. Please turn down the volume on your radio set before you call. All right. Please turn down the volume on your radio set before we dial the number. It's 0803-692-9933. Hello. Hello, are you there? What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing?
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm calling from Sulere.
Welcome. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Anyway, my take is that in the one that about Nigerian situation, we should understand that in most of these countries, it's always the rich against the poor. But in Nigeria, we are at war with the politicians, and it will never get better. These people are. If you look at what is going on, we are fighting this battle of survival with these politicians. Maybe they want everybody to run away from Nigeria, leave this country for them, the way they are carrying out it, because things keep on getting worse and worse every day. And it's something that they can change if they really want to, but they don't want to make it better. Instead, they want to make it worse. And many of us are also supporting them. Then in the one of Anambra State, I think Soludo, he made the mistake. He should disband all those people that he gathered. I don't know where he got those people from. I don't know the selection process that was used. I don't know the recruitment process that was used. I don't know who in government they report to. I know they always say they have a commander. But who is that a commander reporting to? What is their hierarchy? How is it structured? Some of those people, they need rehabilitation. But them are on drugs. They were militarized during years 10. And you just go and pack them, militarized people, Some of them, if you see them, you will know that some of them are not even doing the same with their career.
Oh, so you feel some of them, they've been waiting for such an opportunity and now they have it?
Yes, because now they have the backing of the state, and they have to be trained. You don't just pack people because they can handle gun, they know how to cock a gun, and then they have been militarized. You just pack them and say let them come and secure. There has to be a process, selection process. You have to have a minimum academic standard, maybe primary 6 or SS3 or whatever, or GSS. You have to have a process. You cannot just go and pack people from anywhere who don't really know what they are called to do, and some of them are even taking all these drugs that and then when you see them operating on the road, they just do things anyhow. They're supposed to be rehab. If you want to bring in those boys into security, rehabilitate them, let them go to training, let them selection. Some of them, not all of them will pass. The ones that pass, you have to bring in people from elsewhere.
Okay, so for you, is either to disband this vigilante or make sure that the selection process is better so that we have people who know how to communicate with the people at least.
Yes, he has to disband this current one. He has to disband this current one and start afresh again, because not all these people there, all these people that they arrested, there are many of them like that there. Not all of them will make the court. Not all of them will be able to secure people, to protect people. They're not all of them. Let them get the ones that will be able to know how to handle Nigerian the people in the state. And not just look at the way they treated that lady. It's just too bad. The Nigerians, with who we treat ourselves is just not good. And they always do it to women, people that are weak, the weaker people, weak people that are most of the time. Even one at the airport that we saw, it's also a lady. They also naked her and all that. It's happening. We always want to.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your call.
It's just bad. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate you for your call. You can send your message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. I'm not happy today. I'm not happy today at all. And I try inject energy inside my voice, but I can't really tell if it's working or not. But say my person, so I have to let you know. Be like sometimes they'll come and go say, Achoma, I think your energy today is off. I know they happy and be say I wake up today, I choose I don't go they happy because I did all right though since morning. Nothing do me. I can't they prepare for matters. Make I tell now the story of my life for today. I can't they prepare for matters. So they prepare while they put my material together. Say, okay, see what I won't come talk about with you today. Wait till you go put mouth. Now so I plug my phone. I hang them for somewhere before I go turn back like this. Now so my phone fall yakata for ground. Now so the face scatter. Now so my original charger. Original charger when never reach 1 month for my hand. Now so the thing break. Hey, Obiagbawam. Oh, see, my heart, I'm in pains. I'm in pains. I'm just in pain. So in case if you be like say my energy no dey top notch today, just forgive me. I'm honestly I'm in pains, and I dey vex. And I know say no be anybody fault. It can't be like say you can't do me like say I wish say na person fault so that I go feel para for the person where but I don't feel para for myself. Even if I para for myself, I give myself one slap. That's all. With my original charger, my phone screen. No wahala, shall make we talk about wetin dey important. I just want to make you know as they do me for today, just in case my energy no dey on. Just 5 minutes so before I go leave the phone, make the phone die. If to say I know, I for just leave the phone, make the phone die. To say I know say my village people they plan for me today. I for just leave, make the phone just die. I for just leave until tomorrow before I go charge am. But I say no, I have to gather my material. Come, make me and you talk. Unfortunately, oh. Anyway, that one self day. What will they talk about today? Is it time to disband this Anambra Vigilante? And not be only them, others for other places too. We get vigilante everywhere. Where the people where they do it. Is it time to disband? Because if person don't hold weapon for hand, you go they feel like say if he intimidates people. So you go leave the kidnappers, the criminals, the people where you supposed to they pursue. Can't go they oppress people where the criminals self they oppress. Nigerians come on every side, oppression. No be so it's supposed to be. Is it time to disband these vigilantes and let us have trained security personnel safeguarding our communities? And also how insecurity don't make this kind of thing they more rife. Where we say the people where we they try to protect, can they doubly oppressed? If not be for insecurity, if not be for criminality, if not be because of kidnapping and other kind of criminal activities where they go on within some of these communities, we not go get the need for vigilante. You know, go get the need. It remind me of no be that COVID time for Lagos where they say there was the menace of like 1 million boys I be waiting now. So almost all the, in fact, even for my street that time, men go come out for night with a machete, with cutlass, with the pestle or different things. They burn tire to make sure say they safeguard their community. So if this one not be state sponsored vigilante for place where not be state sponsored, you know, go blame people where they try to safeguard their communities. But it dey easy for person where get weapon for hand to leave what is supposed to do, begin they do another thing. Is it time for this vigilante to make they start another one? Shey you agree with the last caller we talk say okay this vigilante disband them, then make sure say the next crop of people where they incorporate into the Anambra vigilante group now people where be say they don't undergo correct training, people we no get, people where be say you don't check them mentally, don't do mental evaluation for them, and then they okay physically, emotionally and mentally okay. No be people where be say they won't use the small power where you give them, they do oppression. The number to call is 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933 for direct calls. On WhatsApp it's 0817 175 6338 0817 175 6338 on WhatsApp. Hello. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Matters.
Good afternoon. This is Charles.
Welcome, Charles. Where are you calling from?
Right, sir.
Great. Go ahead, please.
Please, what's the work of vigilante? They know to guide the community at night? Do they have right to go into people's house? The work of vigilante is to guide the community at night. Not going to people's house to break doors and break whatever. I don't understand though. Vigilantes are to guide the communities at night. Simple.
If you're saying that they are to guide the community at night, well, they can still do this kind of things at night too. Is it not better that this happened in the afternoon and a video was captured? Make people see what's in they happen.
Just to guide the community. When people are coming into the community, you stop them. Who are you? Identify yourself. Not to go to people's house and start breaking houses and say, who are you? Who is there? Who is there? It's not their duty. This is the duty of the security agents, not vigilante. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0803-692-9933. The matter we will talk about today now about the Agune Chamber, that is Anambra Vigilante group, we go harass one NYSC copper for the Coppers Lodge for Oba Idemili South local government for Anambra State. They don't arrest them all, and the governor said they will face the full wrath of the law, but say share time don't reach where this vigilante go scatter and make Governor Soludo look for another way where go take the safeguard Anambra people from the forces of criminality and insecurity. Okay, now the matter we will talk about today. Now different matters we talk about on top matters every day. I mean, I don't tell you the matter where they worry me. This particular matter we talk about too, they worry me, but I still get another personal matter where they worry me, but you know, stop me, make I no come here, come do my work. You know, stop me, make I no come here, come follow you talk about important things. So I want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
This one, now they finish now.
Wait till they finish, oh. Good afternoon, oh. Hello, you call me, you they follow your customer, they talk.
Hello.
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Hello, VOP.
Good afternoon, VOP listener.
Good afternoon, my sister. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name and location?
This is Ben speaking from Odokwemo.
Welcome, Ben. I talk your own quickly.
Yes, I'm sorry for the scattering of your phone first.
See, no remind me, I beg, make I no cry.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I'm not in support of the disband of security in any state in Nigeria. Yes. You know why? If you look at the situation of things in Nigeria, despite that this incident happened in Anambra, does not mean that all this security is like that. So for me, I'm not in supporting of disband them. So when this one happened, other one are still good. You understand me? If you look at the situation of things in Nigeria, if we scatter them now, whether armed robber insecurity will be worst. So I'm not in support.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your call. They say if they disband those vigilante, insecurity will be worst. All right. Good afternoon, Chairman Innocent. They should not disband them in any part of the country. I suggest those in the Agune Chamber vigilante presently should be disbanded, and a new recruitment process should begin with very stiff principles and punishment on how they carry out their activities and misconduct. But those erring ones should be severely dealt with as example for those who feel like becoming a vigilante, because truly, like you observe, those guys were not looking remorseful at all, as if they feel they will be freed anytime soon. Sorry about your phone. Try to give us that your ginger, especially your pigeon. They sweet me. Stephen Pride from Istolo. Stephen Pride, see, I know they happy. I don't get power for any ginger today. I know just get energy. But thank you for your message. I appreciate. Make anybody not tell me sorry. Not tell me sorry. I beg. No, just tell me. If they tell me sorry, I go they cry more. So no, just tell me sorry. So I just want to let you know as they do me for today, because now every day we talk about different matters. So now the matter where they worry me today, I tell you about. I beg, not tell me sorry. If you tell me sorry, I go cry you. I beg, not tell me sorry. Thank you. Good day, Choma. The update on your discussion is that the governor's wife have invited the lady for discussion, Emeka from Abeson Estate. Even if the governor's wife they invite the lady to talk about what? To ask her what they should do to the men or what? Or to tell the men to ask her for forgiveness, so she will not say, make them leave them, make them they go. If we don't punish a misbehavior in this country, it will continue to happen. No? If we don't punish misbehavior, it will continue to happen. Yesterday, we talked about parenting. We talk about beating children. We talk about discipline. We talk about punishment. And many people agree, say, okay, if you can do anyhow, you get different ways where if you take punish them, no be until you beat them. So these people need to be punished, because so that the governor will show, say, no be, if the governor should treat this with kid gloves, if you treat them like, say, waiting them do safe, they go do them another day. And remember, say, Governor Soludo, they seek re-election for November. Okay. Good afternoon, Chairman. The genesis of all this was that the law enforcement agency, saddled with the responsibility to maintain law and order, has compromised that was what gave birth to all this vigilante group, though that does not justify what the miscreants did. I would suggest that all the corporates should face the law that will serve as a deterrent to others. Thank you so much. Hello? Turn down the volume on your radio set and give me a call back. Good afternoon, Chairman. In every security agencies, you will see some thugs as operatives who, for their own reason, took the advantage of their licensed gun to perpetrate evil. Disbandment is not the solution because of the numerous security challenges in the country. Instead, the government should provide proper orientation and training in policing for these guys in order to have well-trained human-faced security agencies to help the people breathe a fresh air of freedom. Thanks. Vincent, aka But Why, thank you so much. Good afternoon, Chima Innocent Chibike from Afro Ajangbadi. My take on the Agune Chamber, aka Udogachi vigilante operatives and the NYSC members is purely an exhibition of power drunkenness at its height, and the operation terror will reign. Please permit to ask these operatives, are the operations not defined? Is it in their place to search people's phones and laptops? To be honest with you, I don't think these guys should be jailed. I think this guy should be jailed for at least minimum 10 years to serve as a deterrent to others. That's a good question you ask. What is the scope of their operations, right? Are they mandated to search people's phones and laptops? Because boys, people go, they complain, say, oh, police go stop them, police go search phone. IGP don't tell police when they know they search phone, but they know they still stop, they go still they search the phone, they go. Man, you go see many people, even when IGP has told them, look, don't do this, they go ahead and they do that. So police go search phone, ESCC go come, there's some operatives, they go come, they go break door, they go carry people come out, argue the chamber too, can't do their own. So in what area Nigerians can't take, they get joy? In what areas Nigeria can't take, they get joy? All right. Unfortunately, beating them with iron or stripping them naked would not happen unless Nigeria will finally take its right position as a primitive and barbaric jungle. No judge would approve such. It is the rise of insecurity that have brought different people together to form a so-called security. The average Nigerian play gods the moment they find themselves in a position where they feel they can lord themselves over others. Scrapping vigilante would be cutting the head of a dog for biting someone, whereas the same dog is protecting another. No matter the outfit you want to set up, the individuals will still come from the same unscrupulous Nigerian society. Me, I believe in strict rule because that's what fits the Nigerian society, because the people are always eager to be lawless. Here's the thing, before you sign up to be in any key position, be it political or security, you must sign your death sentence to be executed once you commit any infraction. Simple, no long talk. TIY, are you strict though? So before you sign up to be political position or security position, you must sign your death sentence to be executed once you commit any infraction. TIY, you strict though? Good afternoon, Sister Chema. I'm Chemezim from Ijeshatedo. When anyone say may Nigeria never happen to you, please let anyone is being said to shout a bigger amen, because Nigeria is one of the few countries where you see anyone being privileged to be in a place of authority or power. You see them abusing it and oppressing the poor. But please, the government of Anambra State should not just talk. Please let actions be carried out severely on those vigilantes, because that lady was dehumanized. Sometimes I weep when I hear and see these kind of stories, because things aren't getting any better. It's not looking like it will get any better. Is it a crime to be Nigerian or to be born in Nigeria? How did we get here as a people? May God help us as a nation. Good afternoon. Chemezim from Ijeshatedo. I do appreciate you. Good. Hello VOP, this is Americana from Ago LOL. Is it not only LOL you see to talk? Chema Innocent, good afternoon. I'm Ogbefi White now, so Ayetoro. The issue of the Anambra girl, advise women to be dressing well. It's too much for them. Little things, they'll be naked. How many times did you hear that men are naked in this type of issue? Ogbefi White. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Ogbefi White. Inside everything where we dey talk today, now the only thing where you see to talk be this. Ogbefi White. No, so Ayetoro. Let me remind you that this lady was inside her room for her NYSC lodge. She was inside her room in the NYSC lodge. She was inside her room in the NYSC lodge when the vigilantes broke down the door. So if I wear short knicker and singlet inside my room and person enter come harass me, you can't see the matter, you go blame me, say why I wear singlet inside my room. Ogbefi. Now, wow. Vigilantes in almost every part of the country are threats to those they are meant to protect. I think vigilantes should be disbanded. Calvin from Ajao Estate. Good day, Sister Chioma. Those guys should be taken to the market square naked, play music for them to dance. After that, cut off their right hand from their wrist and their left leg and free them for them to go and treat themselves. Every other Nigerian will always learn and always... Well, I don't understand. It's strict though. What's that happen? There is a process in law. When somebody has been assaulted, you carry the matter go court, judge go give case. Which one be saying they should dance naked in the market square? You cut off their right hand, you cut off their left leg. Isn't that barbaric? If they cut off their right hand and left leg and they do the video send you, go feel watch am. God's sin from Surulere. God's sin. You're God's son. God's son. You're supposed to be God's son. You're supposed to dey preach peace. I don't understand this your message, oh. Oh, C Morale, thank you so much for your message. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. I salute you gallantly. I do salute you gallantly. Thank you so much for your message. I appreciate it. Okay. Stephen Pride, I've taken your message. Thank you so much. Good day, Chioma. The situation of the country gets more irritating day by day. Why would Nigerian security use mask as part of their uniform? Government should stop wearing of mask by the police, DSS, military, and all of them. ASAP, Mr. Kennedy from Airport Road. I understand that people will have different opinions on this particular topic. All right. So thank you so much for your message. I'm still taking your call. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
John.
Good afternoon.
How do you do, man?
I'm very well. Thank you so much.
My name is The Truth. From Mushin.
Try and tell us your government name now. Your government name, your real name.
My government name is The Truth. Oh.
That's what is on your NIN.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now talk your own.
Number one, concerning those security outfits, they should find a lawyer. The human rights should stand up and take them to court and deal with them seriously, because in Christendom, if a man beats a woman, is mad upstairs, you cannot raise your hand to beat a woman. It's not done for them to beat a woman.
So if it was a man that they assaulted like that, would it have been better?
No, it's not right. It's not good. What they've done is bad. It's barbaric. They should be charged to court and punished and be disgraced and send them sentences. And concerning this country, only righteousness will exalt this nation. There is no righteousness from all the institutions in this country. No righteousness. That's why we're in this problem. That's why we are suffering, because our leaders, they don't read the Quran or the Bible or the traditional something. They don't have any altar of righteousness, starting from the INEC to the judiciary. And now they want to increase their salary. When the masses, the NSA are suffering, but they've forgotten 1 year when they were singing on your mandate, we stand, when they were giving 70,000. They are now crying. Now we are now in problem. Thank you, ma.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Uzo Samuel says, it's not the fault of uniform man. When the person in charge is not the right person, what would you expect? Nobleman on YouTube says, which of the uniform men in Nigeria that is good is a lawless country? Or Chilled Power says, and the impunity continues. Nkwacha God Sent on YouTube says, how could Soludo name those vigilante Agune Chamber? That's blasphemy. That's one of God's titles. Soludo will continue to fail in all his policy. Because of what you term to be blasphemy. All right, Nkwacha God Sent, thank you for your message. I do appreciate it. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. Leave a comment, of course, subscribe. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I can hear you.
Chama, good afternoon.
How you doing? This is Joe from Bariga, isn't it?
No, Ben.
You and Joe, why not voice can't resemble each other like this?
Joe is fake.
Joe is fake. Oh yeah, talk. Oh, no, let Joe catch you. Oh yeah, talk.
Chama, I see a Soludo. He's the one that will buy your handset to your charger.
I told you don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Make you no quarrel.
He was the one that made you angry. When you out of that anger, you was preparing your content. You see, as these people arrested those vigilantes, they're supposed to arrest Soludo also, because people
I don't arrest Soludo as how now? As how now?
He was the one that recruited them. He did not give them proper training, and people have been complaining about them. He did not do anything. Okay, Chama, now 13.something million. Facebook
accounts and content, yes.
Accounts, yes, it has been deleted. TikTok, Instagram. They gave us the reasons why they deleted and say because they were inciting trouble.
No, harmful. They said they were harmful content.
Harmful. So the content Bayo Ononuga was creating before was not harmful. MC Onomo, his own content was not harmful. Abi Ren Omokri, his own content was not harmful. Mr. President has said that coalition is internally displaced people. And when he said these people in IDP camp started crying, they started crying. They said, oh, so our president knows that our condition is so bad that it's so bad that he used us to cause people who are gathering together, politicians, that were the poor people, these people who life left them. Mr. President, his own candle should be also be wiped off. And I think you understand what I'm talking about. There are so many of them. But the APC people that have been talking, even one of Edo State, the governor of Edo State, that said that he will finish Peter Obi. You know all these exciting words in there about Peter Obi, threatening his life. They should also remove his own, his Facebook and everything. They should remove it. It's not only poor Nigerians, you will people who criticize government. When they criticize you, you wake up and do the right thing. Nigerians are hungry. Nothing is working. I'm telling you the truth. People are dying of hunger. Go to the north now. They say that the hunger starvation in Katsina State is times 9 what is happening in Gaza. The whole world is watching what is happening in Gaza, and they are crying. But now people they are telling us, the women mothers are telling us that Katsina here, Sokoto and Bauchi, that the type of poverty, hunger, starvation, kwashoko, that is killing children in the north is times 9 what is happening in Gaza. And Mr. President is pursuing social media handle that should make him to wake up. If he's looking at, he told us that he doesn't read social media. If he's looking at social media, he should know that because he's not watching television. If you look, he should pinpoint all those things you are mentioning, all those things we're talking about, all those bad roads, all those embezzlement. Because all the people he's giving money, they are not doing anything. 2024 budget, they refuse it to do anything. We cannot point to one thing. All the money is given to them to repair federal roads. There is no single federal road there for have repaired. And all these are the things people have been pointing in the social media handle. Why should he be witch-hunting people? He doesn't have right. Barrister, what is his name? This barrister is 12 o'clock news. I've said everything. He has said everything. He said it all.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. We just have 19 minutes to go. I need to let you go. Let's hear from other people, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Ben. Ben, you really took your time. All right. Thank you so much for your call. I'm still taking your call. 0803-692-9933. Send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Leave a comment on YouTube, VOP903FM, and of course subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Afunwa Dama on YouTube says, Chama, I greet house. I greet you too, Afunwa. How you doing? You have 1 minute. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. Reduce volume on your radio. Reduce volume on your radio. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I can hear you. What's your name and location? Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. This is Mr. Kingsley from Lagos.
Quickly. Thank you, Kingsley.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let me quickly say what I have to say concerning this issue. I think while we are discussing disbanding the Vigilante, we also need to be discussing disbanding NYSC. For crying out loud, NYSC, what benefit does it offer Nigerians? I don't understand. NYSC members keep on, they suffer a lot of things, a lot of violence, and federal government does nothing about it. Now, look at what happens now. I was expecting federal government to offer to give out an official statement and stand by the gear. This is supposed to be the federal government against the Vigilante group, not even Soludo against the Vigilante group. It's supposed to be the federal government against the Vigilante, because those girls are representing the federal government. It's the federal government that sent them there as NYSC. What has federal government done? I think it's first time we started campaigning for NYSC to be disbanded because the truth of it is not worth it. Our children keep on suffering in the name of NYSC. Some of them are killed, and federal government does nothing about it. So let's be campaigning for NYSC to be disbanded. It has no benefit to Nigerians. You understand? Because I was expecting federal government to offer a statement, and then federal government was supposed to be the one to come against these guys, not even Soludo at all, because These guys, any injury that happens to any NYSC person,
thank you.
To be an injury of the federal government.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. Let's hear from others. Thank you so much. Send your messages on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Chairman VOP crew, I greet you all. Whether disbanded or not, Nigerians will always be what they are. The black man is literally power drunk. The problem we have in this country is our judiciary. No law, even those up there also act with impunity. God bless you. Grandma Maggie, how you doing, Grandma Maggie? Thank you for calling. You have 1 minute. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters.
Sure, good afternoon, my
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
This is Mr. Kongwa calling from Ikoti.
Welcome, Mr. Kongwa. Thank you for calling.
Yes, so please, my sister, what Soludo done, I love it. It's good, very, 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 very excellent. Very, very excellent. If you send them to court, even after 5 years, you give them for jail terms. Because I love what he did. He did very well.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. All right, Grandma Maggie, thank you for your message. Florence from Ilasa said the government should not ban them, but they should punish the people involved seriously. Okay. That Dandy Chinoyen, thank you. I see your message. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chama, good afternoon. Solomon Asika from Mushin. How are we sure that those with Dogachi outfit are not the ones giving information to kidnappers? With that kind of behaviors, instead of governor looking for retired veterans from the military, police, navy, or NCDC and put them under the vigilance of a retired military personnel. And Chema said, "You can't make a buy new charger for you." No, be smart, you know. You didn't tell me. Okay, Solomon Asika. Thank you for your message. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your message. 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Okay, I'm still taking your messages as well. So send your message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp. You can call me on WhatsApp. Okay, you can call me on WhatsApp. Then I have a question to ask you. That link what they send on Monday. Everybody, Chama send me link. Say you click the link. Say you don't register for your seat for your this thing for your you don't do your continuous voter registration. Say you don't register for your PVC for that link. Tomorrow we go talk about that one. Chama send me link. I did that day. I send link so then my hand nearly bend. Say you click the link. Say you register for your PVC. Because now for 2027, all the people where you know like go change them. All right. Thank you. Good day, Chama. If the governor's wife invites the lady for discussion, is it not a good step and a show of concern? After all, we don't know the purpose of the discussions. So you're not supposed to react the way you reacted on the matter. Her invitation of the lady for discussion is a good step in the right direction. Emeka from Abeson. I didn't say that the step is not good, all right? But if we continue to treat these matters individually, there will continue to be a problem. If we have processes, if these people know from the beginning that they are not even supposed to misbehave, then there will not be this kind of incidences, right? Then also, if these people are prosecuted, other people within the Agune Chamber outfit will know that they are not supposed to behave in that way. They will know they're not supposed to behave in that way. So what we are looking at is prosecution. Yes, you call the lady, you talk to her. There's nothing wrong with that. But what we should be pushing for is to have, like we always say, not just strong people. Oh, the governor's wife called me. I'm happy to be called by the governor's wife. It's not a bad thing. But strong institutions, from the beginning, Agune Chamber people supposed to know, say, this is not the work the governor sent them. We've seen videos of them harassing people on the street. You will say, hey, this person wear one kind clothes, this person carry one kind phone. You drag them, enter motor. Is that what Governor Soludo send them to do? No, it's not. So that's why I'm asking the question. Should they be disbanded? Or it is time for the governor to just, in fact, for like 1 month, maybe they go back, go collect better training. Good afternoon, Chairman. Issue of local security like vigilante groups. That's how they operate most of the state. I wish government should do the right thing by recruiting the right people. Philemon from Oshodi. Philemon, thank you so much. Hello, are you there? Hello? All right. Please, they should not be banned, but cautioned. Sometimes we civilians are so stubborn. We need to hear from the security guy because the way she responded to security men might have caused that. Let us learn how to respond to security men gently because they're always in high spirits. From Cheche or really good afternoon. All right, Cheche, I want to understand you. Are you saying that because civilians are stubborn, you get the way security agency go treat them, security agents go treat them where go day right? You're saying that no matter what the lady said, it's okay the way she was beaten and stripped and the video is making the rounds. Even if the lady was being stubborn and spoke to them in a way they don't like, their training requires them to still treat the okay. You want to arrest the person, right? If the first say they arrest them, they carry the person already. If not police, they arrest them, they carry and go police station. Is that not okay? You still got to brutalize them. Make it make sense. As for the case at the good afternoon, Chairman. The genesis of all this was that the law enforcement started with the responsibility to maintain law and order are compromised. All right, it came back. I read this message. You said for the case at the airport, it's so painful to hear people say the lady was stripped naked. It was a result of struggle. All right, thank you for your message. Afternoon, Chairman. Abacha said in his time, if security lasts 24 hours, government knows about it. You can see that there is no political will because of 2027 election gain. President is cruising in Japan, later Brazil. 47 people killed in Katsina in 48 hours. More Nigerians have been killed in these 2 years of this government than 8 years of Buhari. I want to ask, this wasteful, unnecessary and unfruitful traveling, how many investment has it brought into the country? Are other countries watching the news concerning this country? Who wants to invest in a country that is not secured? Under 2 years, 7.2 million private and public SMEs shut down by obnoxious policies, taxing the daylight out of Nigerians, turn the people to beggars in the midst of plenty. It's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Daya from Lagos, thank you for your message. I know your handwriting. Hello, what's the name and location? You're my final caller for today.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. You have 1 minute. Please go ahead.
I'm calling from Jibo.
Thank you, James.
Yes, my take is on this vigilante.
Okay.
Should be disbanded.
Why?
Yes, it's very good because let me just say, they say power corrupt, absolute power corrupt, absolutely. So they are misusing their power. If you check other, there is this vigilante I saw in the west, this Amotekun. You see them so calm. You understand? But when it's time for them to discharge their duties, that is where you know that yes, these people they are good to go. You understand? They don't harass civilians like that. You see them on the highways. When they call them, they go and discharge their duties. You understand? So I will advise the government to introduce this, they call them community policing. If they can just eradicate them properly, bring them up, I think that would be better instead of all these local vigilantes. That's what I was just saying. Then let me digress a bit soon. Sorry about your phone. God will replace a better one for your charger.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. All right, then I can't take any more calls at this moment, but you can send your messages to WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Benneth Mado on YouTube says, Chama, good day. What the vigilante outfit in Anambra did to the youth corps member is bad, but the outfit should not be disbanded. Rather, the culprit should be punished and give orientation to others. All right, we're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. People should begin to do all they can to defend themselves on all fronts. Imagine ordinary vigilante exercising undue and unnecessary powers. Who will defend the defenseless? The whole country seems lawless with no punity for ill actions. I've begun to regret being born here seriously. From top to bottom, those involved in assaulting the girl must be dealt with. I feel one or two of them was toasting the lady and she refused. Then that is their way of seeing her nakedness in their jaw. Chijoko from Isolo. All right, Chijoko from Isolo. Let's not spin stories. All right, let's not spin stories. Chairman, this is Captain Willie. Please, Chairman, I'm tired of this country. I'm planning to leave the country with my family until the president is out before I'll come back to Nigeria. The suffering in this country is too much. Calling from Isashi, Lagos. All right, Ikenna Nelson, thank you for your message. Chairman, you did not read my message. You're only calling my name. Ogwefina White, I read your message now. I read your message. You said the issue of the Anambra girl, we should advise women to be dressing well. That I ask you, is that the only way you see for the this sort of way they talk be that? Ogwefi. Hello, VOP and Chairman. In a normal setting, even police needs warrant from a legit court before they can go to any citizen's residence. If police have to get warrant, then security guard, which is also vigilante, have no right to go nowhere further than their duty post. It all boils down to the whole country needs proper orientation. It can start here from VOP. Americana from Agor. Vigilante groups should be dismantled with the new security outfit model Southwest and Moteko, which mostly work alongside police and military in other regions. Any group just cannot be given power. Half human, half Hemazin from Sule. First of all, waiting me Hemazin. Good afternoon, Chairman. For the person that said that woman should dress Madam Florence. Madam Florence. Good afternoon. A nation that does not have respect for the female gender can never move forward. Did you hear when she said she was beaten because she was outspoken, making degrading comments like, who are you, a woman, to talk back at us? Unfortunately, some Nigerian men don't have regard for women. Tradition and culture are part of it. They deserve to be jailed for 10 years. Mercy from Festac Town. Chama, Thank you, Choma. Jeffrey from Egbeda. I know which kind of message with this one. Okay. Mr. Ogumbi, I see your message. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Choma Innocent. Thankfully, the Achilegun criminals have been apprehended. Oh, it's Agune Chamber. Agune Chamber or Udogachi, not Achilegun. Criminals have been apprehended. They should face prosecution for their crimes against the NYSC member. Given the country's economic struggles and widespread hardship, it seems our hope for improvement rests with divine intervention rather than the current government. Mr. Ogumbi, you from Idimu. Thank you for your message, sir. Sister Choma, those guys should be taken to the government house. Welcome them in an executive order. Buy new clothes for them. Give them houses and give them title like Omejoro Nwanyi Niro Nkembu na Anambra. Based on how they treated the lady. Hope I've preached the peace you wanted now. Thanks, Godson. Okay, Godson, because he said they should dance naked in the market square. I cut off their right hand and their right leg. I can't make you preach peace. Because they should give them houses and title and welcome them with executive order. Omejoro Nwanyi Niro Nkembu na Anambra. Godson, please, you don't have to be sarcastic, all right? Just let the law take its course. Good afternoon, my sister. The issue concerning the NYSC and Ebubago, the federal government, it's actually Agude Chamber, not Ebubago. Federal government is the one people are looking for to do something, not even the governor. Chama, good afternoon. Send me the link. You're doing well there. Now, all right. It was a Monday we were sending links, so it was a Monday we were sending links, but tomorrow we're going to resume sending links again. So please send me this message again tomorrow, all right? Thank you so much. Chama, I need sardine and crate of egg. I have been eating potato since 2 months now, no protein. For Anambra Vigilante, most of them don't have bank account. They are retired dagberus. The government should destroy the charms being given to them for work, or they'll use it for robbery. Dubem from first tag. Dubem, waiting with the talk, waiting with the talk. You have been eating potato, you know happy. Hello, Chairman. Nigeria is still underdeveloped. Please go to the United States and see security like FBI. They are friendly with citizens. But here, you see Vigilante as too powerful. Are they from Lagos? Okay, what's that man saying? If he has imaginary worked for the police, has he ever seen his imagination where a governor was arrested? Oh, well. Good afternoon. The assault to the youth corps member by the Vigilante in Anambra is another tale and call for the total scrapping of all Vigilante and all plans for state policing in the country. Instead, the non-security agencies should be reoriented to protect the people and not to protect the rich. Choma, how do we show is that Vigilante that was actually apprehended? Hence, they were masked up. Festus from Ajao, another angle. Good afternoon, Choma. A serious punishment should be given to the vigilantes who assaulted the lady and not to be banned completely. I hope the vigilante guys are not Asari Dokubo trained men that was brought to Anambra to be doing something else. I'm Ken from Itire Surulere. Well, Ken, they were members of the Agune Chamber outfit, also known as Udogachi. All right. But thank you for your messages. It's 3 minutes to 3 p.m. Time for me to go. MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie will be coming in shortly to take it from here. They'll be here to make you laugh. All right. You have been listening to Matters on the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Today, tomorrow, Friday, will be the final edition of Matters in this week. And tomorrow, I'll be asking you if you don't register for your PVC, because on Monday, physical registration will start. So if you have any questions, just write them down somewhere. Write them down somewhere, keep them for me. Tomorrow I'll go answer. Remember to do what you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. I do appreciate you for joining the conversation this afternoon. My name is Chioma Innocent. Have an amazing day. All right. And of course, stay tuned to Voice of People 90.3 FM. MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie will be on very shortly with Funhouse Time.